Nighttime baseball from beautiful Minute Maid Park. It's the big one, Game 7 of the World Series between the San Francisco Giants and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, everything to play for here as we get ready for Game 7.
No doubt. This has really been what you'd call a World Series for the ages. Back and forth, a lot of well-played games, plenty of drama and intrigue, and now it's all come down to this. One game, 9 innings for the World Championship. Can't ask for more than that, so sit back and enjoy. Should be a lot of fun.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Zack Greinke will be the Game 7 starter here in the World Series in front of his hometown crowd. What's your take on him, Dan?
Zack Greinke, one of the most complete pitchers in the game of baseball. 4-pitch mix. I don't think anybody commands the fastball as well as Zack Greinke. Up, down, in and out. He can dot the fastball. Good curveball, good change. Has the slider that he'll throw to both righties and lefties. If Zack Greinke brings his A game, he can shut anybody down.
Steven Duggar is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Again, another foul ball. Another 0-2 from Greinke. Line drive, base hit to right. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Duggar on at first, nobody out. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summersgill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Evan Longoria becomes the first out of the inning. Brandon Crawford digging in next as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Career line against Greinke. He has an even 10 hits in 48 ABs. He's taken him deep once. The 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Greinke over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Runners on first with 1 down. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
On a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. 2 out with the man at first. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Three-two, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A runner on first with 2 away. This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. Reined in. Onto the first baseman, Guriel, and that will end the inning. So a good start here for Zack Greinke. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Anthony DeSclafani gets the ball in hostile territory here for Game 7 of the World Series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Now into the box, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the pitch. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Ball.
3-1.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, the left fielder, Michael.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. His career line against DeSclafani, batting .500, 4 for 8. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the AB on its way. And a fastball is in there for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Strike 2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
This is on the ground over to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, Guriel, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive, 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Alex Bregman stands in as he looks at ball one here. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's fallen behind an account with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-1. Line drive to left. Bryant is there, and he has it for the out. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play.
Batting fourth.
Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass-the-baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now that's popped up, and this is going to be a foul ball. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Brantley leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Astros leave one. Still no score. Here's Tommy La Stella now. Career line against Greinke. Not great. He's 1 for 8.
Tommy La Stella.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. One and one to Tommy La Stella. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
As a hitter, that feels so good. The previous pitch ran in on him, trying to get him off the plate, but the next pitch, he mashes it out of here. Goes to show you can't intimidate him.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he'll take a look at ball one. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 3-1. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball four.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
At the plate, Darren Ruff, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tucker is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Wilmer Florence.
So a runner at first with two away, and up next the utility man Wilmer Florence. Greinke comes set, and the pitch.
Nope. Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
The 1-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch, and he takes ball four. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
2 on, 2 out, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Duggar. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And a slider tails outside for ball one.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Altuve to his right. He has it. He'll go to Correa for the force, and that ends the inning. But bye-bye, baby. It's a run for the Giants on the solo blast. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's 1-0 San Francisco. Last half of the second set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Yuli Guriel.
Guriel.
The pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Guriel behind a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Digging in will be Carlos Correa. Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. He's set. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Guriel gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Next up is Kyle Tucker. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. And here's the 3-2 from him, and it's fouled away. First and second here with nobody out. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Three-run home run down the line in right. And with it, the Astros have taken a 3-1 lead.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Into the box now, Chas McCormick. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
To the plate now, Martine Maldonado. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Three runs already home here. Ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Maldonado behind a ball and 2 strikes.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Turning for second is Altuve. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one going for extra bases off the bat. Here's Michael Brantley as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. The 0-1 on its way.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Oh, and he misses it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-1 Houston. New inning set to get underway. And standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
First pitch on its way. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
In the air now out to left field. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
So here is Brandon Crawford, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And he pours this one into the letters, 0-1. Now here it comes. And he lays off for ball 1. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Stepping in now, Brandon Belt, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about it.
Meanwhile, now this is hit well down that right field line, and gone for a home run. A 2-run home run for the guy they call the baby giraffe, Brandon Belt. His second home run of the series, as the Giants have come back to tie it now at 3.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate now, Tommy La Stella, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Fastball called for strike 2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Here's the first pitch.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to the right side. He'll get it to the pitcher, covering a terrific play as the side is retired. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. Game 7 rolls on. We're back after this. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Now the pitch. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Now here it comes.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Bryant is camped under this one. 1 gone.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter, Yordan.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. First offering. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Full count now. 3-2. Good battle. Count remains full. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Line drive, fair ball down the line.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, Hero. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
So here's Guriel. There goes the runner. Swinging a little blooper to center. There to take this in is Crawford, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 1.
And with 2 away now, it's time to take our final look this year at our playoff brackets. Boy, seems like so long ago that we got things started in the divisional rounds, but we will officially have our champion by the conclusion of play tonight. Runner at first with 2 gone, and ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The 1-0 home.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Here it comes, 2-0. Alvarez, the runner at first with 2 gone. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Houston. We played 3, and our score 3-3. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Chris Bryant. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And we see a 5-mile-an-hour separation between these 2 starters from 96 down to 91 as the top 2 speeds. Up next, Darren Ruff. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. High in the air out to center field. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Wilmer Florence.
So now to the plate, Wilmer Florence worked a walk his first time up. Greinke steps into his windup. Here's his offering. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. Through 3 1/2, we're all even at 3 apiece. Striding in for Houston, Kyle Tucker off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. Here's the pitch. swing and a miss that time. Strike one.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked them up completely with that one.
In now, Chas McCormick. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. To short, hit hard. Crawford's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, catcher, Martine Maldonado.
And stepping in, Martine Maldonado. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now here it comes. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And that's through for a hit. He'll get it into second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. He's set. The 0-1. And it's fouled away.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Ready with the 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Back with more from the big one. Game 7 returns after this. And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The center fielder, number 6, Steven Duggar.
Here it comes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Now the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Into the box, Evan Longoria. He flew out in his last debut. First pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And the 3-1. Skied into straightaway right. Tucker waits on it. 2 down.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. Home half of the 5th coming up, tied at 3-3. Striding in is Michael Brantley. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The left fielder, Michael Brantley.
First pitch of the AB now. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Here it comes. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
This is pulled into right. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Third baseman number 2, Alex.
And now in the box, Alex Bregman. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch on its way. One 1-0 pitch on the way. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
2 balls and a strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
All even now, 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And another foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
He loses him on ball 4.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout here as they'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out. Tyler Beede comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Yordan Alvarez will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the stretch.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Duggar. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. The relay throw, and he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Now to the plate, here is Guriel, and their runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Belt able to pull this one in for route number 2.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Ready now is Carlos Correa. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here's the first offering. The 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. A dive, but it's off his glove. And that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
At the plate, Kyle Tucker, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 1-0. Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Duggar's there for it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1-run scores here in the frame. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. 5 innings complete. It's now a 4-3 Houston lead. Brandon Belt will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As he rips it on the ground to second. Altuve has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the second baseman, Tommy Lastella.
Next to hit is Tommy Lastella. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
So in now for San Francisco, Buster Posey grounded out in his last at-bat. Greinke looks in. Here's the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And he lays off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Giant backstop. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Throwing to second.
Well, his team took the lead, and he's able to notch 2 outs, thinking he's going to shut him down here and preserve the lead. Not so fast. Batter comes up, laces a 2-out double, and is a base hit away from coming home to tie this thing.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He bounced out last time up. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
No reason to give in to him here with a base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
Here comes the 2-0. 3-0 now. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. The 3-0 pitch.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Swing and a liner. Oh, and this deflects right off him. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. And we are tied 4-4.
Leading up.
Standing in now, Chas McCormick.
The center field.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. No hits to this point. Here comes the 1-0. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Fouled off. The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear.
To the plate now, Martine Maldonado, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 1-1, here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's a look over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Ripped down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hard hit ball to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. "4-4 is our score as we play the 6th. This is skied out toward right. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 5-4 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Runners on the move for second. Now that's popped up. And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box.
Now batting, the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. It was a walk in his last trip. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. Game 7 moves to the 7th inning. It's the Astros 5 and the Giants 4. is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Darren Ruff.
Right fielder, number 33.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through into center field. So the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
So now to the plate, Wilmer Florence, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Career numbers against Baez, an impressive 4 for 7. Ruff aboard here at first with nobody out. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Ready with the 0-2. Fouled away. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. A runner at second, nobody out. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The center fielder, number 6.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Steven Duggar. And this is as pressure-filled a spot as one could imagine, with this World Series potentially hanging in the balance. First pitch of the AB now.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. And it's fouled away. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 2-2 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Brantley on the move. Catch is made, and the tying run is going to tag from second. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Framber Valdez comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the seventh.
59.
Next to stand in is Evan Longoria. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And now the first pitch. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball one. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
The 2-0 is a called strike on the edge of the strike zone. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Hit sharply toward the right side. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. He's safe. The throw was offline, and Game 7 is tied.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
At the plate now, Brandon Crawford, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. Time to get up and stretch here at Minute Maid Park, and we are all tied 5-5. John Brebbia gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home seventh. Last half of the seventh here, and striding forward the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
The designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The first baseman.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Now the Cuban import Guriel. And he popped him up. In there, a base hit.
Now you got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fouled off. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
In now, Kyle Tucker, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. The 1-2. Misses above the zone for a ball.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Astros leave 1. This remains a 5-all ball game. Ready to begin the 8th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Brandon Belt. Now the pitch.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. One gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. The pitch. The 1-0 home. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
Woo! That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Maldonado is after it. And he makes the throw to first. La Stella is retired. 2 down now. Here's Buster Posey now. first pitch on the way. And a curveball drops in there for strike one. And he lays off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Giant backstop. 2 out, nobody on. Very high, 2-1. Hit back up the middle. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are all tied 5-5. Jarlin Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now to bat, Chas McCormick. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0. Fouled away. One and one. Here it is. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Maldonado.
Into the box, Martine Maldonado, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. 5 runs, 10 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now back, second baseman.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Stepping in once again is Jose Altuve. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. From the stretch as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. In for strike 2. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1 left for Houston. This ball game still tied 5-all. Jason Castro is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. So now into the box is Chris Bryant. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they saw right there. Maybe the first base coach was giving him the green light to go ahead and go to second base, but obviously it didn't work out in that situation. It did take a good throw to get him, though.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Next, here is Darren Ruff. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
The 3-0. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Wilmer Florence. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Hitters count 2-0 to the DH of the Giants.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Steven Duggar waits on deck. There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now. It's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Hit out towards second. To second for one. Back to first, a double play, and we stay tied heading to the bottom of the ninth. Like clockwork, a 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. Game 7 rolls on. We're back after this. Stepping up is Alex Bregman. In his career versus this pitcher, small sample, a perfect 1-for-1.
Alex Bregman.
First offering on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Astros right now would do anything to get this leadoff hitter on.
The 3-0 pitch. And that misses here. Ball 4. And of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yordan Alvarez. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. To Crawford for 1. On to Belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for 1. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
Next up, Guriel. Game on the line here, and a ball deep in the gap would make this place explode. Here's the first pitch. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
2-2. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. His career numbers against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. Runner back standing. Ready with the 0-1. In there, 1-2 now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Ball hit on the ground here for the first baseman Belt. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Astros leave 1. Our score holds at 5 apiece. We are into extra innings, and next it'll be the outfielder, Steven Duggar.
Center fielder, number 6, Steven Duggar.
And now the first pitch. A windup and the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box now, Evan Longoria. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. So 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There is Altuve. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Standing in now, Brandon Crawford. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. And 2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Giants down in order. This remains a 5-all ball game. Jose Alvarez comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
He's set, and the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
1-1. Hit hard to the right. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And he'll reach first safely.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning. Game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
So now to the plate, Chas McCormick. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Now at the plate is Jason Castro. The winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. Here's the first pitch. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen. The 1-0. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Now trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
At the plate now, Jose Altuve. This will take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Gracious, that really drilled him as it rolls toward the first baseline. And this is going to be ruled an infield single, but the more important issue becomes the health of the man on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Stepping in now, Michael Brantley. Oh, he's bunting here to win the game, and he gets it down. And how do you like that? They roll the dice, the squeeze works, and it's going to end the ball game.
Heroes are born in October, and you can add another name to that one right here as he finds a way to win this thing with a dramatic walk-off. Wow, what a clutch at bat, what a game, and what a World Series.